Hey, I'm MTGJoeD, and this is 4-1 chip challenges at once. Hey, we passed the 500 subscriber mark on YouTube. I know that's not a huge accomplishment to some, but I'm pretty stoked, and I'm super thankful to all of you for making it happen. On to 1,000! Yeah! So I'm still ironing out a few technical difficulties for the Tom and Jerry on the Game Boy video that was going to be today. And I was talking with Brochoa, and I figured that, you know, it'd be cool to shoot a little 500 subscriber thank you video thing. So we're going to do a little 500 sub celebration, do a little Q&A, and of course, we got to make it spicy. So I have here 4 of Paqui's new 2021 One Chip Challenge. This is the Carolina Reaper plus Scorpion Pepper inside one hot tortilla chip. Those of you who've been here since the beginning probably remember the spicy stream where I did a bunch of spicy things, one of which was the old version of this chip, and it was awful. Like, it was bad. It made me uncomfortable. Can we roll the footage? Let's roll that footage.
No.
And these are supposed to be worse. There was a deal on Amazon. I impulse bought 4 of them while I was at a Primus concert. So I guess I'm gonna eat all 4 at once. Stacked on top of each other. Why? I don't know. Content? Just to feel something for once? You tell me. Anyway, I'll answer some of the questions y'all asked, then I'll eat the chips, and then we'll try to answer the rest of the questions. Ideally without dying. Oh, and a quick shout out to Alyssa, who is probably watching this on the way to school. I love the drawings you put on our coffee supply cups at the office. Keep being awesome. So I got some milk, just in case. We've got some gloves. Let's break into these, huh? I'm a little nervous. Not gonna lie, this is probably gonna be awful. Let's see, first question. Vote for Pedro Today on Twitter asks, what's the story behind you breaking into a penguin exhibit? Well, Forrest. Oh no, this isn't gonna open very easy. That's a story for another time. If you catch me out at a gathering someday, feel free to ask that in person. And it's allegedly. All right, they come in these little foil wrappers. Let's get the rest of these open. The Astro asked on Discord. Astro is one of my first and most loyal patrons. Shout out to Tom. What is your favorite tribe in Magic after goblins? That's a good question. I'm not actually sure. I think I would have to say rats. Oh, I can kind of smell these through the wrapper. I'm not supposed to touch my face after we get these open. I would say rats, or zombies are pretty cool. Shout out to Kithkin. Kithkin everywhere. I don't know, if I had to choose, I'd probably say rats. I had a rats tribal deck before I ever even had a goblins tribal deck, if you can believe it. At Colin Adding on Twitter asks, if you could live through any one plague besides the current one, which would it be? Be interesting to live through the Black Plague, I guess? Like the OG? Well, not the OG. I'm sure there were plenty more before that. But that was like the first one in the history books that really caught my attention. My cat is going nuts for a catnip mouse right now. It's pretty cute. My pets just want to make the most noise ever. The Astro, again, he sent a bunch of questions. They were all really good, so we're including them. If you have $5 to spend at a convenience store, what are you buying? I don't know, probably an energy drink and a breakfast burrito. That's about $5 at our local bodega near the office. At Lid Havens on Instagram, hi Lid, asks the spiciest food you've ever eaten. I think the spiciest food I've ever eaten was probably the pozole that our friend John, shout out to John, made for the spicy challenge that we did during the stream. I don't know if I'll actually be able to eat all these stacked. We might have to do them one like right quick after the other. These are big chips. And this one's broken. Oh God, they already smell bad. Okay, focus. At EJTH Kern on Insta asks, do a face cam of your reaction pooping after eating a Carolina Reaper, unless that's against TOS. You know what, Jack? Maybe we can work out a special Patreon tier, huh? Patreon.com/MTGJoeD. Because, you know, I mean, one Reaper probably wouldn't be that bad. This is gonna be bad. Astro again on the Discord, which there's a link to join in the description below. What's your favorite state? Denial. Just kidding. I'm a really big fan of Oregon, specifically the Oregon coast. I think that is where a lot of my happy childhood memories take place. We'll say the coastal part of Oregon specifically. At Brochoa8, shout out again to Brochoa for helping me come up with the idea for this. He asks, what is the spiciest food you haven't tried yet but want to? I would really like to get down on some like super spicy ramen, I think. Though I guess the gimme answer would have been these 4 chips at once. And one more before we bite in here. The Astro asks, do you have a favorite formal poetic form? I love me like a well-done ballad. And I definitely fuck with sonnets still. It's a theater major in me. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. We're gonna have to take a couple bites. You know, a couple of bits might drop down. This is ridiculous. But here we go. 4 Paqui 1 chips stacked on top of each other. At once. I'm so scared. This isn't good. I did half. And the camera's about to overheat. So, the main camera died. Overheated. Before I could continue, that's what's left. That's what's left. I don't know if I can finish that other half, man. I'm in pain. But let's keep up with the questions. The Astro asks, what album do you think has the most, album or albums, do you think have the most playtime? What album do you think you have the most playtime with? It's probably either Separation Sunday by the Hold Steady or Reconstruction Site by the Weaker Thans. He also asks what my favorite cocktail is. Old fashioned, really nice old fashioned. Or maybe like a good gin and tonic. Also asks, which brand would you let tattoo a logo on your forearm for $1,000? I love strawberry milk. I don't know, my gut instinct was to say PBR, but shit, I'd probably do that for free. The Paqui logo, $1,000, let's do it. Oh, I'm dying. Last question from Tom. While traveling along a forest road, you stumble upon a campfire with 4 orcs surrounding it, seemingly asleep. What do you do? I roll for stealth, and I try to steal their food, their supplies, anything else they have. I really hope I'm traveling with a well-armed fighter if my stealth roll doesn't work out. Skinner over on the Discord asks, who's your favorite Always Sunny character, and why is it Poppins? Well, A, Poppins is a dog, and B, he gave Mac ringworm, which is hilarious. Oh. There's chipped detritus in my teeth. Whew. At Joplin Morgan from Instagram asks, the first game you fell in love with. Whew, that's a tough one. I think, probably one of the Reader Rabbit games. Those old How to Read games. I had a computer very, very early when I was a kid because my dad worked at a big tech place. And I played the crap out of those How to Read games, the Reader Rabbit games. And I have a really embarrassing story about how dedicated to them I am. You'll have to ask me on stream sometime. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I can't make it through that story. It's kind of gross. Gross little kid stuff. But, you know, ask me later. But I think, like, you know, when you get past that non-educational, Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. My cousin gave me a Super Nintendo. It was one of the first real video games I ever, like, owned. And I have a lot of really good memories with it. At Christian Atley on Instagram. What's your favorite fake video game from a movie or TV show? I saw this earlier. I've been thinking about it all day. And I think I've got 2 answers. I'd say Jumanji, which I think technically counts because in the reboots, it was a video game. And those movies are just fun. And I liked the first one as a kid. And I liked the first reboot. I haven't seen the second. Or Demonic from Grandma's Boy. Because that game looks sweet. Dude, I don't think I can eat the other shards of that. Am I defeated? Am I going to be defeated on our 500 subscriber stream? Meg from Discord, also one of my early and loyal patrons, at patreon.com/MTGJoeD, asks, who is your least favorite Ninja Turtle? you have a least favorite turtle, Meg? And I think it's Leonardo. And I feel bad about saying that, because he's a really interesting character who serves a good purpose, and the team would fall apart without him. He's just my least favorite growing up. I'm sorry, Leo. I can't do it. I'm gonna die after this. We did half of it. Half of the 4 chips stacked on each other. Thank you so much for 500 subscribers. We're gonna be streaming on Twitch some Jackbox 8. Twitch.tv/MTGJoeD right now. Come check it out. And if you want a video to watch later, how about that parking garage video from 2 weeks ago? It's a good time. Shout out to my patrons, I love you. $1 tacos, $5 fill up. Yeah, I love you, friend patrons. Meg Leanne, thanks. I'll see you all later.